Guys, this goes to show that patience will pay well, very, very well in the end. It's not going to pay you no minimum wage. Like, it's going to give you what you expected. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because 2 years ago, and even further than that, I talked about B&B. As B&B was getting a lot of criticism because of what was going on with Binance and CZ and um, some illegal acts potentially and all this stuff, right? The conversation that's there. And I stated that B&B is not fully connected with Binance. And even if you do see a major connection with Binance, you're going to see these higher prices. You're going to see it recover. It means too much to the crypto world to see that absolutely fail, right? We're going to see it succeed. And many others continue to count it out. It was down by 10, 11, 12%, 20%. It was down by a lot, down to way lower levels, even to what we're showing here. But many people were just like, no, it's not going to recover. It's not going to make those moves. Me, on the other hand, I love finding the positivity in things, right? I saw the positivity in Terra Luna Classic and was able to gain, up to 70,000% worth of a gain in what I bought. I bought at 43 or bought $43 worth and was able to get millions of Terra Luna Classic. I did the same thing with XRP, as many people are downing it because of the lawsuit. That's the whole reason to get involved with it, right? There's many plays that have a full recovery, and many people will count them out. So, BNB, if you didn't know, has recently found its way into the top 5 cryptocurrencies in the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's including a stable coin. If you don't include the stable coin, it's at 4th largest in the world. BNB looks great. BNB has recently hit $1,000. So this prompts an I told you so video. Why not? Because many people think, or not many people, you know what, I'm not going to put everybody in that category. There are people that think that I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. And while I admit I may be wrong about some things, as I see potential in some plays, I know how to diversify into many different plays. And when it comes to utility, it comes to long-standing growth, I'm putting a lot more money into those long-standing growth positions versus the ones that may have a little bit of a chance to break out, right? So, that being said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Now, at the top of the description, I also have a link for BTCC, which is a great platform that if you specifically use my link, you will get a 10% deposit bonus on your first time deposit. Extra bonuses up to $10,055. You can enjoy up to 40% lower trading fees, and you can trade up to a 500x leverage if you want to. There's no VPN or KYC required. It's a phenomenal platform that I've been using for a year, and I've been able to gain quite a bit as I have been using it. So feel free to check it out. You can also trade BNB over there at a 50x leverage if you want to, up to a 50x leverage. I would recommend 2x leverage or 3x leverage with how much we have seen in growth. Now, again, a while ago, I made this video. BNB to $1,000. BNB could be worth, or may be worth, more than you think. And while I have said that about a lot of things that will be worth more than you think, it's about patience. Patience for top cryptocurrencies may pay out sooner rather than the patience for lower cryptocurrencies. So in that video, what was the price of BNB? Well, the price of BNB at that point was actually $282. Time flies by. If we wanted to round down a little bit, we're looking at a 4x gain to that point, right? Fantastic to see that, right? You're able to gain, a little bit more on top of that, and a little bit more on top of that. You get up to $1,000, things look great. And you may be telling yourself and looking at it and going, well, BNB isn't at $1,000. It was at $994. And while you're right, it is at $994 and it is at a $138 billion market cap. if we go into BNB, and hopefully it loads, my internet has been acting up today for some reason. I don't know what's going on outside. But I guess since we can't look into there, if we do look at it, if it comes up, I'll let you guys know. But if I look at it, it was at $1,005. So it got over the $1,000 threshold, over that mark that we all wanted to see it get past. So I was right. I believe that it was going to get to a $500, $800, $1,000 price point, and I was right about that. I can pat myself on the back and say, yeah, I am a part of that. I have BNB. I have it in my Forever wallet. I don't plan on touching it, even though it's at $1,000. I don't plan on letting it go. I know that there's still a lot more potential there left on the table. But for the people that have seen that video, saw that it was going to get to a level of $1,000, and some people that responded and said, you're dumb, that's not going to happen, BNB is going to fail. You see what's happening to CZ, you see what's happening to Binance. Binance is getting sued, so BNB is going to fail. For people that said that, while it is justified to think negative things about a project, you can't guarantee that those things are going to happen, right? Especially when you're talking about cryptocurrency. You're talking about a business, which is Binance, versus the blockchain, versus the Binance Smart Chain, versus BNB, right? There's a difference between the two, and they aren't completely tied together. While one does affect BNB, BNB doesn't necessarily fully affect Binance in the long game. I mean, it definitely can, but it's not going to be the end all be all, where if this fails, BNB is all of a sudden worth zero. That's not the case. BNB will still survive. But, obviously BNB on the other side, if we do see many people that get out of it and abandon it, you could see it drop down significantly. But just because Binance potentially could fail, or Binance could be in a hardship or some sort of hardship, doesn't mean that BNB is going to massively struggle. And if we do see a decrease in that price, that's what prompts me to now say, you kind of want to calm down a little bit. Don't panic. If you are looking to buy BNB, this is your time. And guess what? That was your time. Now we're seeing it at a level of $1,000, and I'm happy about that. I'm excited about that. I can't wait to see it go further, because I don't think a 180 or $130 billion market cap is the peak point. I think, getting to 200, getting to 300 billion is definitely a deal that we can see. And as you see more BNB that's coming off the table, especially with their quarterly burn that they have associated with it, that now opens the door for higher and higher prices as you hold on longer, and it gets to a 100 million coin level. And currently, I think it's at 100. It's got to be at like 138, being at 138 billion. So doesn't look like my internet's actually working well. I was going to show you a lot more, but I can't show you anything more because for some reason things aren't working. I'm connected to the internet, but I have no internet, if that makes sense. So anyways, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about BNB. Are you invested in the BNB? Do you have a lot of it? Because I have about 10, which is not a crazy amount, but as we see 1,000, that's $10,000, right? As we see more than that, that could be $20,000 or $30,000. And I'm excited for what's to come. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.